The life you want is going to require some sacrifice, I'm sorry to tell you. In this context, sacrifice does not equal giving up everything you love. If you want to build a more financially secure life eventually, that does mean that you're going to have to be consistent. That requires you to set goals and show up every day to try to hit those goals. And you have to be consistent even when you don't want to be. That means doing the small mundane tasks like maybe tracking your spending, sending money to savings, working on your debt payoff. These things don't happen overnight, but you have to be consistent in order to reach those goals. You need to have a delayed, not denied mindset, meaning you're not denying yourself of things, you are just delaying them. So you might have to give something up right now in favor of your goals and making progress, but that doesn't mean that you were denied that altogether. It means that it's delayed right now. You're also going to have to do things that you don't feel like doing sometimes, and I know that sucks, but do you want the progress or do you not? You will have to sit down on a consistent basis and make budgets. You will have to track your spending sometimes. You will have to hold yourself accountable, and sometimes you're not going to feel like doing that. You're going to have to learn how to make better decisions for your future instead of looking for instant gratification. You're also going to have to figure out better priorities, make plans, and actually stick to those priorities and plans, which I know can be hard sometimes, but you're going to have to figure out how to do that. From someone who has been at rock bottom, who has been completely broke with no way out and not knowing how I was even going to make it, let me assure you that the life that you want is on the other side of these sacrifices. For instance, if you're in a lot of debt right now and you want to pay it off quickly, you might have to get a side hustle. You might have to start a business. You might have to get a raise at your job or get a new job. Those are all sacrifices that you might not want to do right now, but being debt free is on the other side of those sacrifices. So when you're able to bring in more money, you're able to pay your debt down more quickly and get debt free. And that is very worth the effort, but it's not an easy thing to do. I want you to figure out your priorities, figure out where you're trying to go, and figure out what it's going to take for you to get there. And give yourself 6 months. Give yourself to the end of this year, okay? Because everything can change in a period of 6 months. By the end of this year, your life can be on a completely different trajectory than it is right now, all from you making some sacrifices for a short period of time. Anybody tells you that you're not going to have to sacrifice to get to where you want, they're lying. It does take sacrifice. And I didn't go from being completely broke to having a six-figure net worth on accident. I had to make plans. I had to put action behind those plans. And yes, I did have to sacrifice things to get there. I promise if you want it bad enough, you can do it. And if you want my help doing it, go in my profile and get on the waitlist for Her Money Mastery Academy. It's about to open to new students, and I can help you get there and show you the step-by-step way. The bottom line is that you need to make plans and goals, and you need to show up for yourself every day until you get there. You need to make failure not an option. Give yourself 6 months. You will be so surprised what happens. You got this, friend.